Being a female photographer and a person of color has never stopped me from sharing my photographs, but instead it pushes me to continue having the conversation that I am still human and that my feelings are still valid. Photography has always been what has helped me cope in situations where I felt uncomfortable. My social anxiety has always gotten in the way of interacting with people, and so photography became my visual language. It allowed me to express what was on my mind and how I am deeply feeling inside. There's something about photography that is nostalgic. It just makes you want to keep taking photos. Because sometimes that is the only thing that you have left to look back on, especially from a good memory that you had in your life. Sometimes I feel that a single photo can speak more than words itself. I received my first film camera from my dad, and it's something that I would never trade in the world. My dad used to always take photos of me when I was a child and has inspired me throughout my life. I've always preferred analog over digital, even when it comes to forms of communication. I prefer to write things out, meet in person, then send out a text message. I believe that you appreciate the little things more when you do that. Then you start to realize that things aren't happening as fast as they seem, and you enjoy life more when you just stop and take in the moment.
Thank you.
I decided to study photography in college, but then I dropped out after my second year. And I ended up continuing my education by learning and assisting other photographers that I admired. I learned that the more I took the photos, the better that I got. The more time I practiced, the more I realized my mistakes and how to improve them. Film has taught me to slow down my process, and it really made me think about my composition, which I believe is very important. The narrative and what you want to convey to the audience should be something that you always want to consider. So whenever I have an idea, I usually jot it down in my journal and plan on how I'm going to execute it. Film photography has opened a lot of new opportunities for me to meet new people and has allowed me to collaborate on creative projects. People all have stories to share, but you just have to have the courage to reach out and document them. I often find myself capturing fashion portraits with a cinematic feel to them. Each photograph gives you more insight of who I am as a person, despite the model not being me. I'm currently transitioning from photographing film stills to shooting motion picture and 16mm film. There is something about shooting in film that digital can never replicate, which I believe is the feeling. I want to continue to document footage in analog and share my personal stories throughout my work. There is always something to learn when it comes to shooting in film.